Welcome to Strictly Salina. I am your host, Ann Knowles. Some of you have been watching because I have talked with you all, so thank you for watching this program. We air monthly and we run bi-weekly, I think every 2 weeks. And this is a program that allows you and me to learn about the various activities and entities that exist in Salina that help educate and entertain all of us who live in the area. We like to bring you new things. It's a challenge for me, and I have the distinct pleasure of meeting wonderful, talented people who serve this community so well. If you want to be a part of Strictly Salina, you need to get in touch with us or get in touch with me and let us know. We would love to have you on the program. We would also love to have you come in and help us develop the new Salina Media Connection, which is the new name that Community Access Television has gone to. You can come in and volunteer. You can be trained to run a camera, to be a producer, to develop your own blog or your own show, and put all of that wonderful talent to work so that others in our community can watch your experience and your good programming ideas. If you want to get in touch with us, I'm going to give you the phone number. It's a 785 area code, and it's 823-2500. So please call us and help us on this new journey that we've embarked upon. It's doing well, but we need more of your creative input for us to be successful and to truly offer Salina an educational entertainment program schedule. I am so very pleased today that we have as our guests Catholic Social Charities. And we have two people here today, Claudette Humphrey, who is the Director of Stabilization, and Eric Frank, who is the Director of Development. And Eric has worked with us as a board at Community Access Television in the area of fundraising. We learned a lot from him. But we're going to save Eric for just a few minutes, and we're going to zero in on you, Claudette.
Okay.
Now, before you tell us about what you do, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm a native Salinan.
Good.
Born and raised here. I'm the youngest of 7 children.
Oh boy.
My brothers and most of my siblings went to Sacred Heart. I graduated from South High in '89, and I am the proud mother of a United States Airman. She is currently in Turkey for a year and then on to England.
That
for
is
3.
so exciting.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yes.
Wish we could talk about that sometime. Come back again and we'll concentrate on that.
I can always talk about that.
So now, Claudette, you are the Stabilization Director.
Yes, Director of Stabilization Services, correct.
Okay, tell us about Stabilization Services.
The services under stabilization are really about the financial services that are more case management driven. So the 2 programs that I developed and kind of run myself are the Kansas Loan Pool Project, which is a program to help individuals who are caught in predatory debt to refinance those through a legitimate banking system. And then I work with them over the life of the loan. So anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, I'm kind of in their life every month, every other month, working on financial coaching to help them get more stable.
How do they find you?
Anymore now, it's more word of mouth.
Okay.
I think in the beginning I did a lot of presentations and things, but really anymore, I think we're 5 years in to the program, and word of mouth is really how most of my clients are coming to me.
And so these would be individuals who've had your service recommending it to other people, or would there be entities that are recommending this to clients?
Both.
Okay.
Both, absolutely both. And then the other program that I work under is the Homeless Prevention Program. And so that is a stabilization where we are able to help an individual. It's a federal program. We can help them with up to the first month's rent and deposit at 100%, and then for 2 more months we taper off at 75% and 50% of helping them with rent and utilities, so they can kind of get a foundation. We really work with individuals who are involved in the legal system, because a lot of times it's been proven that a person who's been involved in the law in a negative way, if they can have a stable home environment to come home to, they have a much greater chance of not recidivating, not going back to using illegal substances, and not committing crimes again. So we're very blessed and fortunate to be able to have that program as well. And again, that's more of a longer term case management program.
Well, now, how does Catholic Charities collaborate with other people in the community who also are concerned with homelessness?
Absolutely. We work, our partnerships are so important to all of the programs that we have. I mentioned 2, but we have 17 programs that we run out of our Catholic Charities. So our collaborative partners are so important in everything that we do, working together to provide a more holistic approach to the clients that we serve.
Do you meet as a group ever? I mean, do you brainstorm together? Do you plan together?
It kind of depending on which program it is or which kind of area. We have a homeless prevention coalition that meets regularly.
Good.
The directors of different agencies have a regular meeting where they kind of brainstorm on how can we do things better as a team. We work with Salina Area Education Center, so we're now offering ESL classes at our office. And then we also are partnered with them on their wonderful, amazing program called Partners for Success, which helps individuals develop those other kind of soft skills and other skills to make them be able to be either more employable or to have that chance at a better paying, more stable kind of job. So there's a lot of great things that we do at Catholic Charities. We're pretty proud of all of the things that we do.
And many of those things that you're talking about are all stabilization issues. They're all part of your domain.
Absolutely, and we have, and then our normal program, which is our biggest program, which is our emergency assistance services. And that program helps kind of stabilize an individual who might be in that crisis situation.
Right.
So we can help up to $150 over the course of a 12-month period, whether that be to help with you're kind of short on your rent, or you're short on a utility bill, or you need help assisting with a prescription. Those are the kind of things that we can do and we can assist someone with.
How do people find you?
We are located at 1500 South 9th. Our phone number is 785-825-0208. Or you can find us on the web at www.ccnks.org.
Now, because of the collaboration, particularly in the areas of emergency funding and homelessness, you must have referrals from other agencies in those 2 programs, do you not?
Absolutely. Actually, throughout all of our programs,
do you?
We really work on a referral basis, whether it be internal referrals to maybe some of the other programs. Perhaps someone's meeting with me for a particular thing, and I realize that the Pregnancy Maintenance Initiative program would be an excellent fit for this individual. So we do a lot of internal work together as a group and as a team, but then also what programs are out within our community at other social service agencies, or even other activities that perhaps, if a single parent is coming in and they need some help, what other activities and referrals can we give to our outside sources? And then that's exactly the same way that they work with us.
Because of the diversity of what you're doing, how do you plan a normal day? There isn't one, is there?
No, I would definitely say there's not a normal day. But I would certainly say that every day is an extraordinary day to do what we love to do, which is to serve others and to do it in the most Christian way that we can.
Right.
One of the ideas, because of our name, Catholic Charities, often people assume or have this idea that perhaps you have to be Catholic to get our services. And that is so far outside the truth. We will serve anyone and help anyone who is in need, regardless of your religious affiliation, regardless of any reason. Our job as Christians and as Catholics is to serve and to do all that we can to negate poverty in our society.
And to the audience, this is such a marvelous refuge and service. I hope that you all will take notes on this. And in order for all of this to occur, how does the Director of Development enter into this picture?
He is our hero. Little did you know. But really, without what Eric does in bringing donors to the table and making them understand the work that we do and why we're doing it, we wouldn't be able to do the good works that we do. And my team and my coworkers and my director wouldn't be able to do and make all the efforts that we do within our community and the 31 counties that we serve as Catholic Charities of Salina.
And it's important, I think, for us to know that you do serve 31 counties in the state of Kansas.
Correct.
And how large is your team, personnel-wise?
Total is 20, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it would take, I'm surprised it's that small.
So we have a Salina office, and then we have 2 satellite offices, one in Manhattan and one in Hayes, so to kind of cover the full region.
So now, Eric, so how do we fund this through Catholic Charities? How do you do this? How do we fund all of these needed programs?
Well, it's simple. It's not easy, but since we're a Christian organization, we really just invite people to join us in God's work. That's about as simple as it
And how
is.
do you let them know?
Well, really through a little bit of everything that we do with our social media. One way that we reach out to the Catholic community and the Catholic donors that
Right.
really support what we do is there's a Catholic newspaper. So we really communicate a lot through that, and then through our website, through emails. We have a board in each one of the areas that we have offices, like in Manhattan, we have a council, we have one in Salina, we also have one in Hayes. And so we try to communicate through those councils, through the rest of the community, and we try to get involved, so other people really
Right.
get a grip on, what we do,
Right, right.
know where we need help.
Fundraising is a full-time job. You are funded through the fundraising that you do. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes.
And so through just the Catholic part of your organization, do you raise most of your monies there, or is there community, other Protestant and other religious groups who also help in your fundraising?
Yes, we have donors through all denominations.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
And then we do get support through our annual fundraiser, which is coming up. It's going to be on July 22nd. That is a Sunday at the Salina Country Club from 5 to 7:30. And that is funded through something we are really excited about. It's the second year that we have got a $100,000 match.
Oh, wow.
So we have $100,000 that we have up that we ask everybody to give to so we can get that matched.
Right.
So if you want to help with that, please, you can mail in your donations, you can go to our website, you can call us, we can take your credit card, social media, on Facebook. I mean, there's several different ways that you can help through that, but we also have sponsorships. So
All
if
right.
you would like to be a sponsor of our annual fundraiser, we have several different levels that you can participate in that.
Well, just for fun, I mean, it's just one part of the fundraising you do, but tell us about that event and give us the date again.
It is Sunday, July 22nd.
All right.
At the Salina Country Club, and it starts at 5 o'clock, and we have kind of a social time between 5 and 5:30, and then at 5:30 we start with a prayer, and then we have dinner, which during the dinner we have our CEO, Michelle Martin. She kind of does her
Yes,
presentation. And there's also testimonials of clients that have been through our services and really kind of share how they started out before they came to Catholic Charities and kind of where they are now and what our services have done to change and improve their life and, really how they're doing.
And numbers are not the answer, but how many people do you suppose you are serving? The fundraising is important to raise the monies, and then those monies help fund about how many folks in 31 counties?
We actually just put out an appreciation report to all of our donors
All right.
the first of this year, and that's something that Claudette has. But so far we've served through last year, and all the help that we received through donors and the support is 6,959 individuals, which amounts to a little over 3,000 different households.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? In addition to the annual event and the work that you simply do in visiting with people on social media, how else, and getting major donors, are there other ingredients to the fundraising that you might want to share with our community?
Well, we have a live auction at our fundraiser too.
Good.
We have about 5 to 7 different items. And they're usually valued up to $1,000, but we have some people that kind of go together and buy a package, or individuals buy them all. But we have one K-State package that is very popular every year, and it does extremely well because there's a lot of K-State fans. And
Yeah.
they like to get that package, and that goes really well. We have a murder mystery dinner that
Oh, that
goes
sounds
very
fun.
well. We have, different things like that. So if you have questions about that, please give us a call. Our number is 785-825-0208, and tell whoever answers the information you'd like to have, and and they will connect you and will tell you anything and answer your questions.
So for the services and the funding of those services, give us an email address too. We'll have that running across the bottom of this program, I believe, but if they wanted to contact you by email, what would they do?
For me, if somebody would like to support our services in any shape or form, it would be efrank, that's EFRANK, at ccnks.org.
And if an individual is wanting information about assistance of some kind, how would they contact you other than by phone?
My email address is Claudette, C. Humphrey, I always want to say my whole name, which is CHUMPHREY at ccnks.org.
Well, again, I want to thank Eric, Frank, and Claudette Humphreys. Thank you so much for what you do and for being part of what we're trying to help others understand.
Well, thank you for sharing our message, because this is one thing that we need, is to help educate more people and spread the word on what we do and why we do it.
You've been watching Strictly Salina. Thank you.